All right, I want you to watch something. This is not going to be exactly the way we do it, but it's going to give you a good idea. I want you to watch this running back right here. He is going to go in motion before the snap, and it's what we're looking at for our pistol motion. So keep an eye on this guy right here. And they're going to get set, and right before the snap, that guy's going to sprint towards the sideline. Okay? Sprint toward the sideline. And he turns his head kind of at the last minute, but he runs in a straight line, full sprint, and when the ball's snapped, he kind of turns his head around. All right, let's run it back. This is what we want for our pistol motion. Okay, let's take a look at it one more time. You see him right there? He runs on a straight line, full speed, turns around, and now he's not getting the ball. This is a designed run play, but you can see he's almost all the way to the sideline when the ball is snapped. Well, before the handoff is given. One more time, let's run it back, and then we'll kind of get to the meat and potatoes of what we're talking about here. Full speed sprint toward the sideline. Ball snapped, he turns his head around. Okay? So that's what we want out of our pistol motion. Now, obviously, we're doing it from a single back set, and we're doing it from right behind the quarterback, but that is the idea. So if we're talking about this right trips, pistol right, flare right, that's what we want. 98 blue, 98 blue. Okay? I want you to leave on the second number, second number, second number. Sprint in a straight line. When the ball is snapped, see, here's the thing. You don't even have to listen to the quarterback. You are going to see these three guys move. When those three guys move, just turn your head and look for the ball. You're not going to start going toward the line of scrimmage. I want you to run in a straight line. The quarterback will lead you upfield. He will throw the ball, and you'll be able to see the ball thrown and then turn upfield to catch it. Okay, I don't want you turning upfield before the ball is thrown. We do this every day in pre-practice. In fact, I don't know what you all do, as far as running backs are concerned, with your individual drills during pre-practice. You want to come over and take some pistols. That's probably a good idea, so that we can get in the habit of making this a bread and butter play. It's gonna be a great play for us here. And then there's a bunch of stuff that we can do off of this that I'm going to show you. Okay, so from a standpoint of number one, it needs to be full speed on the second color or number, whichever the quarterback says first. So if he says 98 blue, 98 blue, you leave on the 9 in the second 98. Second number, full speed sprint in a straight line. You see the receivers move, ball snapped. Now you turn your head to look, but you do not change your path. Don't change your path. Stay in a straight line. Quarterback throws the ball, then you can adjust to the ball and catch it and get upfield. So again, we talked about this. We're blocking 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 against our defense. We have the ability to crack this if we need to. Depending on again where they're aligned. It's kind of a pain in the butt block for the S, but we can crack crack 3, crack 2, and come and kick out 1. All right, we have the ability to do that also. That's out of trips. We can do it out of spread as well. Not a big deal. Let's move you over here. Whoops, sorry about that. Undo. Let's move the Z over here. We're in right spread. Forget about this for a second. Okay. Now what happens? Block 1 and block 2. No issue there at all. Okay, the safety's probably not in the picture. He's probably more back this way. Maybe these guys run with motion. I don't care. We're responsible for 1 and 2. Okay, 1 and 2. Probably would not crack this just because you guys are so close together. All right. But that's it. That's flare. That's pistol flare. On the backside, I would just run vertical if we're in spread. Get this guy out of there. Okay. Now, what can we do off of this? You've kind of seen some things where we attached. Let me find it here. We attached it to go slant, especially away from the trips. Here it is right here. Okay. Coach Hanson, you're crazy. Why are we doing all this stuff? Here's why. Okay. Generally speaking, against a defense like ours, we are outnumbered to the backside because we have corner, outside linebacker, safety, stack backer against the slant route. I mean, not great, right? 1 on 3 is not very good. But here's what happens now. You motion this guy out. Now we're going to take the flat defender out of the picture. Hopefully this guy's going to jump the flare, which you've seen, which opens up a huge window for us to throw the ball to the slant. And if not, if this guy wants to hang back here and not do what he's supposed to do, then we're going to throw the ball to the flare, and you're going to be one-on-one against the corner. Let's go. Beat him. Get yards. Okay? So that's one thing that we can do off of this so far from pistol. I've toyed around with the idea of being able to do it where You just run your pistol motion and flare, and we can run a 3-man route to this side, like your fire plus or cheat plus or whatever. You simply become the book route to the backside anyways. It's basically the same thing, right? So another window dressing that we can use to disguise certain things. Because I guarantee you this, the people that we have here, when you motion full speed sprint, somebody's got to do something. Somebody has to move. If not, we're going to throw you the ball and you're going to get a lot of yards. Okay? And then when they do respect you, and this guy, for example, the flat defender jumps you, now you just opened up a big hole for your buddy to catch a ball. Ronnie caught one. He would have scored on it today in a game, I think, because the safety's over here. Okay, stack back or whatever, dude. We catch this thing right here. Boom, catch it right there. We turn up in that alley. There's nobody there. Look at this. These guys are what, 20 yards apart, 15 yards apart. This guy's on the opposite side of the field. You catch the ball in a slant. You're right up the alley and you score a touchdown. Okay. So at any rate, we've got that in the picture. Something that we're going to install tomorrow in the afternoon. Let me see if I can find it here. So we've done some go tags. Forget about the stuff at the bottom. That's a surprise for later. Here it is right here. So you might recall that we ran the stick route as a tag in the Go family. I want to make it its own play and use it with pistol motion. So we're going to look at this tomorrow. It's going to be called simply based on this formation. And we can do it on any formation. Doesn't matter. It depends on who we want to get the ball to right here, basically, between these three guys. All right, let me kind of explain the concept while we're here. I don't want to throw too much at you all at once. But at any rate, so this is left deuce right now. Pistol right, stick right. Okay, pistol right, stick right. It's big on the backside. It's going to be in the big family. Okay. Here's the OLB. Here's a corner. Here's a stack. Here's free safety. Okay, so here's the concept. Concept is 1, 2, 3 guys against 1, 2, 3 guys. Somebody can't be right. So again, who is going to attack the running back is the idea. Okay, is the flat defender going to jump that? Then the stick's open. Okay. Is the corner going to jump this flare route? Then the go's open. Okay, so kind of in the same sort of idea as our Chevy concept to the outside, trying to read two different defenders at the same time. We're trying to read these two dudes right there. So we'll talk about it in more detail tomorrow, but I just wanted to introduce it, especially for the running backs and pistol motion. We need to practice it, fellas, because it's the minor details. You're turning up field before the ball is thrown, and it's number one, making it really difficult to block on the perimeter. Number two, you'll have much more space to get upfield and adjust if you run straight ahead and run full speed and leave at the appropriate time, not too late, not too early. Okay, so we will make some adjustments to this tomorrow during our Indy time, but I wanted to share you this right now just to kind of get your mind started on it. Appreciate it. See you in the morning. South Pride.